Well, good morning. We're getting ready to head out. Just a couple minutes. We've got a little over 500 miles to cover today. And haven't decided where to end up at yet. I know where I want to end up at, but we'll see. That's 569 miles. I'm not too keen on driving that far, but I could. I don't like doing more than 500 miles a day. It just wears you down. So, but whatever. Gotta do what I gotta do. The total distance is about 720 miles. So whatever I get done today will eat into tomorrow's stuff. And then leave me a little bit of extra stuff for the next day, I guess. Or after making delivery. That's what I meant. So, I don't really have anything else than that. Pre-trip's done. We're just ready to roll. Alright, let's roll out. Nice road. Really? That guy was driving, I thought he was going to go right on through. Left to right. Then last minute he signaled and slowed down. Guess he's in a hurry. Wow, what do they got going on over there? New construction. I don't know what the chances of that'll be another Loves. They are popping up all over the place. I don't know, it doesn't look like enough space there. They have truck parking. Might just be a gas station. And away we go. got pulled in for an inspection. The first time in years. Just finishing up.
No, you have a safe trip. Great rest of your evening, okay?
Thank you.
Take care.
As far as I know, I didn't find any issues. Went through my documents, did a physical inspection. No violations were discovered. That's always good. And I got a sticker on my windshield. I never got a sticker before. Yeah, cool. Well, I'll turn that into Schneider and I won't even get an attaboy. That's okay. Oh, something's up with my GPS. Well, altogether that took about 25 minutes, including the time to pull out here and stop for a minute. Had to reboot my GPS for some reason. Still got to stop and take a 30-minute break. I'm thinking I'll do that at Weed or somewhere thereabouts. Well, another guy that was in there was just finishing up. When I pulled in, I happened to see that they gave him a fix-it ticket for something. Don't know what. And I've gotten one before. 6 years ago. That's the last time I got one. It's the only time I ever got one. Anyway, when you maintain your tractor and trailers, you usually come through those inspections with flying colors. And Schneider's really anal about that. They take care of their trailers. You know, every once in a while you get an issue, like that flat tire I had last Saturday. That's a whole week ago. Tomorrow. Anyway, and that's why Schneider requires us, every one of the tractors, to go through every quarter. The FMCSA requires every quarter that you go, each piece of equipment or each tractor goes through what's called a quarterly inspection, which is kind of a scaled down version of an annual inspection. But Schneider requires that we get an annual inspection done every quarter, and they pay for that. So it pays off by, you know, it pays off in the form that we're less likely to get dinged at it during an inspection like that. That's a good thing. So I think it's a good policy that they do. You know, some stuff's still going to get through, you know, or just be bad timing. If I'd have had something I wasn't aware of. So, anywho, yeah, went well. So, moving right along. We are just about out of daylight. This is Cottonwood. We're coming up on Reading, I think. Or did we already go through Reading? I think we already went through Reading. Hell, I don't know. Well, we're done for the day. I decided to stop in Phoenix, Oregon, at this Petro that I like. They had parking, and it's like 100 miles more to get to the place I wanted to get to, and I'm running low on hours, partly because of the time I spent going through that inspection barn, and partly, well, actually more so because of all the hill driving. I keep forgetting that dealing with all of the hills on this route in Northern California and Southern Oregon on Interstate 5 make really lousy time. Most of the time when I'm driving, you know, my average speed, when averaged out over the course of the day with, you know, all the various things, when I'm driving cross country on an interstate, I typically average 55 miles an hour or a little bit better. And that's because, I mean, you'd think it'd be 60, 65, but it's not. Just because there's, you know, reasons why you have to slow down throughout the course of the day. Anyway, but when I'm driving through these mountains here on I-5, a lot of times it gets below 50. My average for the day gets below 50 miles an hour. So while we had a full driving day, we only covered 452 miles. And I really wanted to get another 100 miles in today, or a little over. And actually I have the time to do it, but just barely. And if I run into any delays, that would put me in a bind, having to park somewhere that's not safe. So we're stopping here. We're still on track to get make on-time delivery tomorrow. We have about 280 miles to go. That's 4.5 hours or so, a little over perhaps. So yeah, and now we still have a little bit more mountain driving to do. We've got to get through Medford. We've got a few more hills to go, but not many. I mean, the highest you know, passes we've already gone through. So we just got a few minor passes to do, and we'll be fine. The weather appears to be good. It's in the 40s now at night. No call for snow or anything that I can detect. We went through some fog and freezing temperatures north of, well, from Weed north, just into Ashland, Oregon. But no bad weather. And I just heard the weather report, a brief snippet of weather forecast for tomorrow, and it's going to be partly cloudy and in the 40s. So I'm not worried about snow or anything. I talked to my daughter in Portland this morning, and she said that the roads are fine up there. But, you know, I'm going to check in with her again tomorrow and just double check. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm tired anyway, so I'm just going to call it kind of an early night. It's a little after 9 o'clock. So I'll try to get an earlier start tomorrow, but we're still on time. I mean, we're still on track to be on time, as long as there aren't any major delays or anything. So we'll see how that goes. If you like the videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and by all means share this or any of the other videos or my channel on Facebook or Twitter with your friends and family. Have a good night. We'll pick this up again in the morning.